got one today about the upcoming Star Wars Celebration.
Hey, John, this is Alan. I was just wondering, what are some of the things you think we could expect from Star Wars Celebration this year? Could we get an announcement of maybe an Obi-Wan Season 2, maybe like a crossover movie between all this Disney Plus series? But do you think we could finally get what most Star Wars fans have been wanting, the announcement of an actual Star Wars movie at Celebration this year? Thanks, and I'd love to hear your thoughts.
All right, thanks, Alan, for sending that in. And yeah, we got Star Wars Celebration is coming up. Last one was a big fart duster. It was what it was. But going into Star Wars Celebration this year, what could come out of that? Like, Star Wars Celebration is supposed to be this thing where not only do they celebrate, it's right in the name, but traditionally, not always, they drop some big things, make some big announcements, things like that. And I think, we remember what happened at D23 last year. That was a fart burger of the highest proportions. And I thought going into that D23, I thought they were going to drop bomb after bomb after bomb. Turned out to be a firecracker in the wind. It was nothing. But I don't believe that Star Wars Celebration this year is going to be bomb after bomb after bomb. But I am anticipating some pretty big announcements. And you alluded to one of them. If you guys remember not long ago, Ewan McGregor, we talked about it on the show probably about a month or so ago. Ewan McGregor openly said, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to do Obi-Wan Season 2. I'm ready to go back, blah, blah, all that kind of stuff. Is he saying that stuff if there aren't actually some things going on behind the scenes? So I will go out on a limb here, Alan, and I will say that I do believe it. I believe, I'm not reporting it. I'm not saying I've got any facts to give you, but I believe we are going to get an Obi-Wan Season 2 announced. Look, I ended up being disappointed with Obi-Wan. It started very, very strong, kind of like She-Hulk did. I thought the first episode was absolutely fabulous, but it kind of waned after a bit, and I ended up disappointed. Even though there was a number of things in the finale, like that lightsaber fight between Obi-Wan and Vader was baller. That was a great, great scene. But overall, I was pretty disappointed with it. But the reality is, a lot of people tuned in and watched it. It was a legacy character that everybody really likes. Everybody likes Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan. And so it would just make sense with the numbers that it got, that is something they would announce. So I'm expecting, although again, no proof, I am expecting that we're going to get an Obi-Wan Season 2. I am also expecting, finally, official movie announcements. Now, we've been getting a lot of little bits here and there, a lot of movie reviews, .fart kind of, we got a scoops and things like that. But they've been very, very, very thin on actual official announcements to make. And Kathleen Kennedy said the odd thing, Taika Waititi's in development and all that kind of stuff. Yes, but very, very thin on actual real, here's the movie we're doing. Here is the date it's coming. We're moving on it now. Here's our director, I believe we are going to get one or two of those at Star Wars Celebration this year for two different reasons. One, the major trades are kind of expecting to hear it. And when the major trades, and I'm talking Hollywood Reporter, Variety, The Wrap, when the major trades start saying we are expecting to hear this, that means they have little birdies telling them things. So that's one reason why. The second reason why is because sitting on the throne again is Big Papa Iger. Big Papa Iger did not buy Lucasfilm so could just spit out some Disney Plus series. He bought Lucasfilm so they could make billion after billion after billion, which is what the Star Wars franchise has done for Disney since they acquired it, with the one exception being Solo, a movie they never should have made, even though I like it. But that is this franchise, made billion after billion after billion. We're now going on 4 years. 4 years since we've had a Star Wars movie in theaters, and ain't none in production right now. So I now believe with Big Papa Iger back, one of the very first things he did is got on the phone with Kathleen Kennedy, said, I know you're on your way out, but you're still the person in charge here. What do we got on the plate? We need to get an actual movie in production. I think that's going to be something that's announced there. What that will be, I'm not sure. Are they going to codify the Taika Waititi thing? I'm starting to have my doubts the Taika Waititi one is even going to happen. I hope it will, but I'm having my doubts. Is it going to be this, the guy who did The Watchmen, Lindelof? Is it going to be the Lindelof thing? A good chance of that. Maybe a legacy director coming back to do something. I don't know, but I am expecting Obi-Wan season 2. I'm expecting an announcement about the future of Mandalorian, and I'm expecting at least one significant movie announcement. So that's my guess going into Celebration. Chris, Celebration is just around the corner now.
Yeah.
What, if anything, or is this going to just be another, again, fart burger where there's really nothing announced? I'm expecting a couple things. What do you think?
Well, I do think we are going to see a little bit from Skeleton Crew and from Ahsoka, even if it is just kind of key art or things like that. I think they have to show a little bit of stuff on that since they have been in the production side of those things. I really hope they make a film announcement, though. That's what's been really missing from Star Wars, is seeing Star Wars on a big screen. So I think you got to commit to some kind of film announcement, and it can't just be another, oh, hey, yeah, Taika Waititi's working on something. Oh, yeah, Patty's working on something. We need to have some actual proof of concept here that gives us all a little more belief that we're going to go to a galaxy far away.
Now, Rob, I'm glad you brought up Patty, Chris, because, Rob, they did make a solid announcement of Patty Jenkins. They had her out on that tarmac with a life-size X-Wing fighter and her in the pilot suit, and that went nowhere. Now, officially, that's not off the books.
Right.
Officially, it's still alive, but I don't think any of us are expecting it at this point. Damn it, I do want to see that movie, though. I really do want to see that movie, but I'm doubtful. Obviously, like Chris said, we're going to get promotion of the things that are coming. We're going to get Ahsoka. We're going to get, a few, like definitely we're going to get Skeleton Crew stuff and things like that. Maybe season 7 of the Bad Batch, useless, whatever. What do you think we're going to see coming out of Celebration this year?
I think we are going to get a film announcement, and I think it's going to be something we haven't heard about before. And I think it's something that's already in pre-production. Because, like you
they're
said,
going to shock us? They're going to shock us with something we're not even expecting.
Yeah, because there's going to be something that they hadn't announced, something that and they're going to come out and say, because they need something new. They can't just announce something they've already announced. And like you said, it's Big Papa Iger. They need ways to goose the Disney shareholders. They need ways. Big Papa Iger needs a way to come down and say, here's what we're doing. And I'm sure when he got the Frozen people back and he got Zootopia people, hey, you guys made $1 billion. Star Wars was his big thing because he brought Star Wars to Disney.
Yes, he did.
And he's like, under Bob Chapek, Bob, why'd you let Star Wars lay fallow? Why don't we have a Star Wars movie in production? I am sure there's going to be something new that we don't know what it is. And they're going to come out. Not only they're going to announce it, they're going to give you a release date. And they're going to say it starts shooting July.
So you think they got something ready to go?
Yeah, and I think it's going to be shooting in England.
That's traditional, right?
Yeah, that's why they're going to announce it. They're going to be in Europe, right down the street. I'm surprised they don't give tours of Pinewood. I mean, it's a working studio because I'm sure they can't. But I think when they come out and they're going to Europe for the first time, this is a big deal. And they're going to come out. They're not going to not make a huge announcement. And look, they're talking about cutting back on other things or whatever. They're going to come out and say, and I would even go further, John. They're going to announce a new trilogy, not necessarily part of the Skywalker saga.
Wow.
And they're going to announce a new trilogy. They're going to explain everything that it's going to be, and they're going to commit to dates.
So not just a movie, but you're thinking trilogy, and is it going to be the Rian Johnson one?
No.
Yeah,
No.
Does anybody still think the Rian?
No.
Like, does anyone actually believe the Rian Johnson one is happening?
But
no.
It's going to be something. I don't know if it's going to be a Knights of the Old Republic thing. It's going to be something that fans are going to go bananas for.
I certainly hope so, because we've been waiting a long time.
Yeah, and look, Bob Iger, he doesn't have time to waste. Like, he wants to see his stock price go up.
Yeah, he's got 2 years.
Yeah,
he's got 2 years to get this done.
Why F around?
All right, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? Star Wars Celebration is coming up. Is it just going to be, hey, we already know Andor season 2 is coming. We're going to talk a little bit of Andor, which will be great. We already know there's going to be more Mandalorian. We'll talk a little Mandalorian. We already know Skeleton Keys coming, Skeleton Crew, I should say. Or are we going to get a couple of bombs? Are we going to get a new movie announcement, maybe a new trilogy announcement, Obi-Wan season 2? I don't know. What do you guys think is going to happen there? Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. We want to take a second to thank a sponsor of this video, Mint Mobile. If saving more and spending less is one of your top goals for 2023, why are you still paying insane amounts of money every month for your phone bill? Switching to Mint Mobile is the easiest way to save this year. As the first company to sell premium wireless service online only, Mint Mobile lets you order from home and save a ton with phone plans starting at just $15 a month. You guys know I made the switch over to Mint Mobile a while ago. The process couldn't have been easier, and I can't believe that I am spending less than a third of what I was spending on one of the other major carriers before. By going online only and eliminating the traditional costs of retail, Mint Mobile passes the significant savings on to you. All plans come with unlimited talk, text, and high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and switch easily in minutes with eSIM. To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month and get the plan shipped to your door free, go to mintmobile.com/Campea. That's mintmobile.com/Campea. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/Campea.